Back in the 1800s, Stephen Gilbert was an engineer on a paddle steamer, and he decided to do a bit of moonlighting selling push bike parts up and down the river, then decided that he should make push bikes. He started making them at Malang around 1898, and about 8 or 10 years later moved to the current premises here in Strathalbyn, where the push bikes were actually brazed and manufactured. The steel used to come in by horse and dray in the front door, and they were ridden out the back door. The name Treblig is Gilbert in reverse, and that was a name that Stephen Gilbert thought of right at the beginning, and all the push bikes have always been called Treblig.
The legend of the Treblig started to grow far and wide, and it was was well known all around the state for the Treblig bikes to be successful on the racetrack. The racing bikes, I think, were the cutting edge bikes that were creating the name, and these sorts of bikes, which were the ladies' bikes and the men's bikes for general transport, were the bread and butter, if you like, and they were desirable because they were winning races. Here's a hand-built product built 25 k's down the road that impacted on hundreds, if not thousands, of lives. And today it is but a forgotten product, other than those that witnessed it and saw it and touched it and rode them.
Treblig was really a household name, not just here in Strathalbyn, but also in cycle racing circles, and for the quality of the machines and their longevity. They were also well known as a good bike to buy to stand you in good stead for a long period of time. This particular bike here would probably have cost you around about £6 back in 1923. And if you do all the calculations, it turned out it would take about 4.5 weeks of the basic wage to purchase a Treblig bicycle. Now, of course, a Treblig bicycle is handmade, and each bicycle is therefore individual and therefore more costly.
The push bikes were quite expensive, and Wally Gilbert, who was the second generation, was one of the first people that we know of to actually do a hire purchase arrangement where you could come in and pay your push bike off at X amount every week, and that was one of the keys to selling so many push bikes.
We've moved into a more fast-paced, mass-produced, cheaper is better, less local, globalised economy, and it's a sad tale, but there's positives to come out of it. So I guess the benefit for me is that I'm fortunate enough to work in the family business that was founded by our ancestors with these products. So for me, they live on. And my brothers tell me that whenever they talk about deadly treadlies, they were talking about deadly treblies. People were talking about people on their trebly bikes. They were called treblies as well. So whether that's true or not, I don't know. But it's worked well, and it's got a certain ring to it, I think.